Howdy gamers, Patrick Hickey Jr. here, editor-in-chief of ReviewFix.com, bringing you the next edition of Flashback Friday. This week out, we're going to be playing Virtual Pro Wrestling 64 on the Nintendo 64. You know it. Guys, after WCW vs. the World sold over 1 million copies on the Sony PlayStation, Aki Asmik, the developer of WCW vs. the World, was basically like, bro, this is what they told THQ. We are not working on any games on PlayStation anymore. We want to be Nintendo 64 only. And this was the first game that they did on the Nintendo 64. Yeah. So this would later become WCW versus NWO World Tour on the Nintendo 64. So, I adore this game. So obviously it's all in Japanese, but you can tell who's who. So we got Scott Steiner, we've got William Regal, we got Rey Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero, Chris Benoit, Dean Malenko, Diamond Dallas Page is the only guy that's like in in English. So we're just gonna have a quick little match, guys. This is a pretty bare bones version of what would eventually become WWF No Mercy or Virtual Pro Wrestling 2. This is a fantastic game. Like, just even at this level, like, okay, look, like, Big Show, the Giant, is the same size as DDP, and there's a lot of issues in the fact that, like, this isn't nearly as robust, and the counters aren't nearly as effective, but this is still a super fun wrestling game. And the fact that you can hear me button mashing and still caring. Boop. Here you go, nice little suplex. You've got, like, there's a lot of WCW versus the World in here in terms of, like, the character models and stuff and the crowd. This is not Aki's best wrestling game. This is still more enjoyable than many wrestling games that are released today. Like, I feel like without this game, you, like, if you gave Diamond Cutter, if you gave this game to the guys that did the AEW game and used this more as a base than what they came up with, you'd have a better game. And I listen, I like that AEW game. I do. But I still think that this is better. Hit the Sambo suplex or T-bone suplex. Here we go. Diamond Dream. We just cut him open and go for the pin. Oh, I might have mapped the buttons wrong. I think I did. I think I mapped the buttons wrong. I am playing on an emulator, which stinks for me. But guys, if you're looking to flashback to an amazing wrestling game, again, not the best WCW wrestling game, not the best wrestling game on the Nintendo 64, but it is the father for all of the other wrestling games. And plus, there's not another WCW, there you go, one by knockout. There's not another WCW Aki game with Ric Flair in it. So just playing with Ric Flair is totally worth it. So guys, when you get an opportunity, you must flashback to this.